mention their names would tell me, Yogesh, what do you think you can, why do you think you can do this, who do you think you are? We have failed, so many people have failed, why do you think you can do this? And of course I didn't want to argue with them, because the best way to succeed is to do it, but I limited my interaction with them. So I would never share anything about business or life with them. I would be cordial, I love them, but I would never share anything about business with them, because these are not people who drive me. So who are people who you should restrict your communication with? So if there's somebody who's holding you back, if there's somebody who tells you, who do you think you are? Why do you think you can become a multi-million-dollar company? Why do you think you can scale up? Limit your conversations with them, because they will just pull you down. They could be even your friends, you could have friends, but you could enjoy some time, 1 hour, 2 hours, just joke about things. Don't speak about your business, don't speak about your work. That's very important. So who are people who you should associate with, who will take you ahead, and who are people who might restrict you? You can continue being friends, but don't discuss too much about business or your things you really want to do in life. And if you look at people who have succeeded, anybody, so even if you look at the story of Paytm, the founder, he couldn't even speak proper English, but he created, and a lot of people, he didn't even, he didn't have a lot of context, but he built Paytm, a very successful company. And that's the thing with so many people, because they drove, they continued. So I want you to write down people who are going to help you succeed and people who are going to hold you back, and who are people you should keep associating with. I want you to write it down right now and do it. Great. I'm sure you would have written it. I'm sure some of these would be your role models, some of these would be people you really admire to be. Get them closer. The closer you are to people of authority, to people of power, the faster you succeed. In any field, the closer friendships and alliances you have with people of authority, people who are experts. So for example, I don't come from a digital marketing background. I understand the psychology, but I love using these tools. So we use all the latest digital tools, So I'm somebody who loves business. I love meeting, but I might not understand the technicals of digital marketing. So I don't understand all those technicals. But what do? I go and ally with the world's best digital marketers. I become friends. I write them an email. I engage them. I might hire their services. I might have some alliance with them, I might do a revenue share, but now I get their expertise. So they have spent 5 years, 10 years of their life practicing all these strategies, and I implement it. I might not be a website designer. I don't know how to design a website, but I want a beautiful website. So what do? I hire somebody, I engage somebody to build my website. And these are things you need to do. So in every domain, find out who are the best. I might not understand taxation, but I have an accountant who handles taxation for me. So how do you grow? You ally with people. That's very important. You collaborate with people. Some of you might be saying, Yogesh, but we don't have a lot of money. You don't need money. Let me tell you to that. To ally with somebody, to collaborate with somebody, if you really want to collaborate or convince somebody, there have been times when I've had no money. What I've told them honestly, I want your expertise. I really want your expertise. This is a product I have. I want to sell it. I want your expertise. I don't have a lot of money. Can I pay you a small amount later and balance when we sell? Can we do a revenue share? Every product I sell, I will give you 5%. I'll give you 10%. I really want to do this. Please come on board. And if you try it enough, you get an answer. They say, if you search enough for God, you even find God, you can find anybody. That's my belief. So never let money stop you. Don't try to do everything yourself. The mistake a lot of people do is they try to do everything themselves. No, you need to focus on a few areas of your life and gain mastery. If you gain mastery in a few areas, it's enough, So for example, do you think, you look at anybody, you look at any large corporation, you look at anybody who succeeded, do you think they did everything themselves? No. They brought in a team. That's the importance of a team. I always tell people, have a team of people, have a team of good people with you. Have a vision. If today you are even starting out, have a vision of having a team. Even if you're an employee today, you're working in a company, grow the business for your company so much. If you're just one person, grow the business so much for your company, even if you're an employee, where you can have a team, where you can engage people. If for your company you can add 1 crore 50 lakhs, 2 crores, 5 crores, 10 crores in revenue, and you go to your boss or your colleague and you say, I want to hire some people, they'll be happy because you're bringing in revenue. So start thinking from that point. Start thinking as an entrepreneur. And let me tell you one thing. There is nothing that can stop you. That's what I believe. There's nothing that can stop you. And once you give it your best, everything you give it your best, people will start loving you. Even before they meet you, your word goes. They say the good will always shine. So I want you to implement these strategies. Also, feel free, as I keep telling you, feel free to share. A lot of you have already been sharing ideas about your progress, what's happening, also about the challenges you have been facing. Let me tell you, any journey, there are challenges, but you can overcome them. So what are things you're facing? If you're facing any challenges, feel free to share them with me. Drop us an email, drop us a message, anything you want to do. What are the progresses you're making? And feel free to ask any question, because if you ask questions, you get answers. So I want you to start working on these, all the exercises we have shared, start acting on it, pick up those phones, connect with people, call those people, implement some social media strategies for yourself. It's very important. Start off with LinkedIn if you want to implement those things. Some of these things you can do it yourself. If you can do it yourself, even if you can't do it yourself, invest a little money. It doesn't cost a lot of money. Invest a little money and get these things on board. So before you go to meet that customer, before you make that call, if they already know you, beautiful. If they already have heard about you, beautiful. Even if they already don't know you, have heard about you, if you can send them a nice brochure, a nice video, some nice testimonials on their WhatsApp, on their email or anything, where they can see you, where they can see you interacting, where they can see your clients saying good things about you, beautiful. If you're in a business where people walk in, like the restaurant, and there's a line outside, social proof. See how you can implement social proof. That line outside can be replicated in any business. Look at how you can ally with. I shared the example of my ring. How can you ally with people in your industry in your industry who are not competitors directly to you? So all these strategies which form a beautiful part of the Happy Owner Sales Mastery System, start implementing it, and I guarantee you, I assure you, you will get beautiful results. Best of luck. Have a lot of fun. Take care and enjoy yourself. Thank you.